A Valrico mom is charged with inciting a riot over her daughter's birthday. You're watching 10 Tampa Bay. I'm Courtney Robinson.
I'm Frank Wiley. Hundreds of people involved in that riot in Brandon. I want to show you this right here because Stephanie Pedroso, pictured right there, is now one of more than 24 people arrested after the chaos. People were injured and businesses were damaged outside the Astro Skate Center in Brandon. 10 Tampa Bay's Aaron Parsegian joining us live outside the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office.
And Aaron, you don't hear about someone being charged with this often. It's pretty unique.
Yeah, charged with literally inciting a riot. The sheriff says this started because Pedroso was irate when her daughter's birthday party at that skating rink was canceled for breaching their contract. They failed to hire deputies to work security that night. The sheriff says Pedroso then went online and encouraged folks to still go down there and cause problems. And that's exactly what they did. Take a look at this video here that shows the chaos that ensued when crowds of hundreds of people began fighting all across that area of Brandon, breaking windows and forcing businesses to close their doors out of fear. It took deputies 6 hours to fully control that situation, something Sheriff Cronister says wouldn't have happened if it weren't for Pedroso's actions.
At one point, she even tells all her followers, and during her live stream, that she has money and she's willing to pay individuals to come down and riot and cause destruction. Stephanie Pedroso intended to cause terror the evening of May 18th, and that's exactly what she did.
And her arrest concludes the investigation into that entire incident. If convicted, Pedroso faces up to 5 years in prison. Live in Hillsborough County, Aaron Parsegian, 10 Tampa Bay.
2 months after dozens of kids and adults were arrested for a huge brawl outside a roller skating rink, today the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office announced they arrested the person who started it all. Fox 13's Ariel Placencia joins us live from the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. So Ariel, this fight happened in Brandon back in May, so why the arrest now this week in July?
Well, Linda, investigators said they spent the last 2 months looking at Stephanie Pedroso's social media posts. Many of them were too inappropriate and too profane to share with us, but they said the message was clear. The sheriff said that this woman encouraged people to cause violence after she was upset because her party was canceled.
In May, Stephanie Pedroso wanted to host what she described as an after-hours birthday party for her daughter at Astro Skate in Brandon.
She told us birthday party for a bunch of little kids. The flyers that she was posting online was teen dance.
Chris McGanius saw what the 36-year-old was posting on social media about the event she wanted to host at his business.
The pictures and that kind of stuff with booty contests and all that nonsense, that's not for us.
Those flyers didn't get the necessary approval first, McGanius said. Pedroso also broke the rules by reselling tickets.
Because she was trying to do it as a money-making event.
And she didn't hire the required security, the owner added. So the party was canceled, and McGanius offered Pedroso her money back.
She came in, flipped out, cussed and screamed, and then posted nonsense about come to the skating rink the next night.
Pedroso went on social media, encouraging people to show up to Astro Skate anyway.
At one point, she even tells all her followers, and during her live stream, that she has money, and she's willing to pay individuals to come down and riot and cause destruction.
And this is what happened that Saturday night in May.
None of those kids were skaters. I don't know if you saw. There were nobody with roller skates on their shoulders. Those kids were here to act stupid.
Video shows a crowd of about 400 to 500 people gathered in the parking lot. A massive fight broke out. There was damage to businesses and property reported stolen. 26 adults and juveniles were arrested. And 2 months later, the woman who investigators say started it all was booked into jail.
If you want to skate and have a good time, we'd love to take your money, but we can't have, violence.
And the sheriff's office says that it took 40 deputies about 6 hours to calm all the chaos that Pedroso had started. We know that the window of a nearby barbershop was broken, stuff was stolen from a nearby 7-Eleven. The sheriff said that at least one deputy was punched and that people had jumped on the back of another deputy. Linda.
What a mess. Ariel Placencia reporting live for us. Thank you.